This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one, and today we are talking about Joe Budden reacting to 50 Cent posting footage of Jim Jones allegedly getting locked out of his podcast building over rent. So let's check this clip out.
Yeah, speaking of going viral, have you all seen the video circulating around the internet regarding our brother Jim Jones?
I did.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Nope.
Okay, I'll show it to you right now. we'll pause and let you watch it and reflect. Try to get it. I felt bad. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but the video shows Jim Jones allegedly trying to kick open a door of a place from which he has been allegedly evicted. According to reports, this video came from 50 Cent, who later put out paperwork that allegedly shows that he was evicted.
And I read it, and I made the screen big.
I did too. I did too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I did.
AI.
Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not.
Jimmy legs too little.
No, from what I heard, some people close to the story told me that it's fake. Said that the paperwork is fake. Said that the landlord is a bum, and said that he don't be doing shit, and he tried to evict Jim. And supposedly the document...
For non-payment, is that right?
Supposedly the document that he created is a fake document that he just literally created on his own, allegedly. So, I don't know where it's going to fall, but that's what I heard.
And how about the kicking in the door part?
They said that the police came later on and made the landlord unlock the doors and leave the premises because Jim is renting the premises out legally, and that's what I heard.
Even if you were to be behind on your lease, you can't lock people.
Just lock people out.
Yeah, process. Yeah. So that's what I heard.
Especially in New York.
And after that came out, a couple hours later, Jim did post in the studio.
Inside.
So yeah, they said the police came and made the landlord unlock the doors and leave the premises. So I don't know how true whichever side was, but I just want to be fair to Jim and you know what I mean, not make look like a bum to 7 million people.
See, but that's the hard part about the internet, and I agree with you. Like I said, I don't know what's true and what's not true. I hope it's not true. I hope he hasn't been evicted. I don't have any, you know what I mean? But once that video goes out, you spend the rest of your life trying to explain some shit, and you can't roll that shit back. Like, because there are a lot of people that'll see that video of him trying to kick the door in that'll never see a correction or replay or whatever, and so it's like that's what makes this so diabolical.
See, I look at Jim ain't trying to explain it. Like even in the video he put out. He had the last dragon on the screen. He laid up the boards and chopped the boards. Like he played again. Jim, when he was up here, he told us, anytime my name trend, I'm just trying to roll with the algorithm now.
That's his
thing. Like a lot of people will come out and immediately start trying to clear up. He ain't doing that. He ain't did it the last time.
But he did post himself in the place. He wanted you at least know he wasn't evicted.
Right. But to show that, hey, I wasn't evicted. I'm in the place. I wasn't arrested or anything.
And I'm laughing with you.
And I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Like I'm making some fun out of this.
I like that about Jimmy, though. I don't come off like fake. He come off like he bitten with, you know.
Like unbothered.
They had the whole thing where he was saying, oh, the heat is off. He's in there. You know,
with the fire.
Like whatever y'all say, I'm going to play into it. I'm going to have some fun. But from all on the surface, at least, it looks like everything is all right over there.
What's the other option? What's the other option? Do you cry?
Exactly.
What the you gonna do?
He's handling the situation as best you can.
And he's going at it with that's relentless. That's never gonna let it go. So if you're not gonna take this kind of let's bid about it, you're gonna around.
Can't beat him at the game,
dog. You can't. You have to play with 50, or you're. I mean, really.
He's unbeatable.
Oh my God, 50, get his eyes on you, boy.
He unbeatable.
You were going to say something?
He was about to say something.
Oh, no. I don't know what I wrote there.
What do y'all make of the 50 Cent approach to this? I mean, like, this seems to have started, I know they've had their back and forth over the years, but it seems to have started again when they criticized 50 for doing the Diddy doc. And then it's just been going off since then. I don't know if they regret doing that or if they're like fine with it. I don't know. But for me, from a 50 Cent perspective, I'm like, at what point is enough? At what point do you say, enough, I don't got to keep...
When has 50 ever said enough?
Ever.
All right, so this clip is deeper than just rent jokes. Joe Budden is not rushing to say what is true or false, but he is pointing out how fast something can go viral and stick to your name forever.
Well, maybe a better question is, when should he say enough?
For what?
Why?
It's only for him to determine.
You got to assume he'll tire out at some point.
Yeah, but that's for him to determine when.
If I was Jim, I'd be annoyed just because I'm not evicted. Y'all keep saying I'm evicted. The heat shit that's what I was going to say. The heat jokes were funny because following all the heat jokes, we did see all them in bubble gooses and Avirexes and coats, and we saw like the breath coming out of it, so that made it funny. But the eviction stuff, if I'm not evicted, which he's not, because every time we see him, he's right back in the building. So it's like, what am I doing here? What is to come of this?
And at the end of the day, people criticizing 50 for making that documentary. I don't even see how that's so crazy of a thing. You know what I mean? Because his background, where he come from, you know, it's police. So it's like some people look at that like, what the f are you doing? Sure. Right? Especially when you think about the fact that he's tagging his baby mom. So like, what are we really talking about? You know, I don't, you know, at the end of the day, that's just, you never know. You never know.
I don't think making a doc is police though.
I said no. I'm not saying that making a documentary is police. I'm saying that people that look at 50 Cent, I could see people thinking that that was corny or that was whatever because of where he comes from.
Because who he is and who he is. I got you.
That's all I'm saying.
I hate that logic, but I hear what you're saying. Like, I hate that people look. I mean, you got to be able to make a documentary. At some point,
are you making a documentary for the victims? Is that why you making it? Because you care about the victims? Do you believe that in your heart he care about victims?
No, but I don't want to hold him to that standard when I don't hold none of these people paramount to that standard. Right. Nobody makes docs for the victims. All the people that made, I mean, very few people do. Yeah. Maybe Surviving R. Kelly. That's probably the only doc I've seen where I know the people who did it actually care about the victims. But in general, people make docs to make money.
Right.
So I don't want to be like, well, 50's only doing it to make money or for revenge or whatever they think the reason is, because all these people in suits and boardrooms do the same shit. You know what I mean?
Right, but the of the baby mom, that just don't count.
Oh, I'm not. I don't know if that's true or not. His motivation, I'm saying, because I feel like he's hated Puff long before that too. But I'm saying whatever your motivation is, I don't want to hold 50 to a standard of you have to have pure intentions when you make a doc, because we don't hold nobody else to that standard. That's all I'm saying.
I guess.
But it's still a funny video.
That's it. It was funny.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got hurt, so
yeah.
It's cool laughing at it.
Yeah, I'd rather see him laugh than see him pissed. Like,
I don't want to see Jim. I don't want to see Jim crashing out. I don't want to see Jim going. You know, none of that. I don't want to see old Jim.
Right.
So if this is the way you handle it, cool.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
Agreed. I wouldn't do it 50's doing right now, but there is I gotta admit, a little level of admiration I have for somebody who's willing to just never.
Wow, says a lot about you.
It does.
Yes.
But not surprising.
No.
To not let something go. And to find new creative ways to be petty. I mean, there's just a level of commitment that I admire. Even though I wouldn't do this, I just think it's too much. You know what I mean? I do appreciate it.
Or is just rich and bored. And sometimes that's all it takes. Like, all right, you my person of the day. Yeah. You done mentioned I just need a reason.
I think 50 literally.
I think 50 just needs a reason for anybody.
Not a big one.
I think once he got it, that's what it is, and he's standing on it. He feels the type. Like, I really think he feels a way about these people he's talking about, and he gonna get it off.
Joe Budden's overall take on this situation is less about whether Jim Jones actually owed rent and more about how powerful and dangerous viral moments can be. He makes it clear that he does not know what is true, and he even mentions hearing that the paperwork might not be legitimate and that Jim could still be legally renting the space. However, Joe's main point is that once a video spreads across the internet, most people will only remember the image of Jim trying to get inside the building. Very few will ever see a correction if one exists. That is what he calls the difficult part of internet culture. He also gives Jim credit for how he responded. Instead of getting angry or defensive, Jim posted himself back inside the studio and leaned into the jokes, showing that he was not shaken. Joe says he prefers that approach over someone losing control. Make sure to drop a comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.